good day, but also a tough day for Kentucky State University baseball as they drop the second game of a doubleheader, but come away with the first one 9-3. Being joined by head coach Rob Henry. Coach, you look at today's game and the doubleheader. What'd you take from it?
I thought it was real good that we got out of some damage early on. We missed a pop-up in the first inning, and the next pitch gave up a 2-run homer, fell behind in the first inning 3-0. And I think, like I told him after the game, I think yesterday's ball club might have given in and might have had a worse result, but got to stop, got through some damage there. They got a big swing from Brandon Story, got some other big hits later on. Cam Starks for the double, and next thing you know, we're up 5-3, 6-3, and run out to a 9-3 win. So it was good to see our mentality was much stronger today.
You look at that first game where you pull out the 9-3 victory. Probably the player of the game, Connor Kelly.
Oh, absolutely.
Went out there through a complete game. Only runs he gave up were runs that were unearned in that first inning due to the error on Santomo early on. Only 4 hits through the 7 innings. He pitched great today.
Yeah, absolutely. And the thing he was able to do, he was able to throw multiple pitches for strikes. He's not overpowering lefty, but he throws a curveball, fastball, changeup, mixes them up in all different counts, and he kept off balance. And the way you can see that is when you get a lot of routine fly balls and pop-ups like he got today. He made it easy on our defense today. Did a great job.
Now, we look at the positive. We also have to look at a little bit of the negative. Defense struggled today at times. Quite a few errors. The pitching staff in the second game gave up quite a few walks. Is that just kind of a natural progression of a young team early in the season, or is this something that you knew was going to be an issue throughout?
A little bit of both. We've got some young guys trying to find their roles. I mean, as good as Connor Kelly was, Ricky West turns around in game 2 and really struggled to fan his off-speed pitches, and when he did that, they ran into some fastballs for some hits, then they got a lot of 3-1 counts that turned into walks. And, again, that's part of trying to make Ricky a starter after being a reliever his whole life. So I thought his demeanor was really good. I thought he really worked hard on the mound. He just didn't land pitches today, but he's going to get better. And then obviously we got a good stop from Rob on the mound. Rob Johnson threw well, and then Matthew Oxford came in, and I think he struck out the first 5 innings looking. So, really did some nice things on the mound to give us a chance later. And we went down from 11-2, cut it down to a 12-9 ball game, and a chance to put some runs on the board throughout. So, we did a nice job bouncing back from the struggles early again in game 2.
Off the point you just mentioned, this is probably one of the big things that a lot of people took away from today's game. This team does not quit.
Right.
You talk about being out 11-2, the final score being 12-9. It's a loss. Something very promising from this team.
Yeah, I think so. And then we talked about that because a little bit yesterday in the 10-2 game that we lost, we did quit a little bit. And we talked about that. I told him that was the first time I've seen that this year. And I told him we've got an agreement that we're going to play hard. And, we allowed that to get away from us. So today we got down early on in the ball game. It's about a 9-2, 10-2, approaching 11-2. We talked a lot about keeping our mentality, about protecting and respecting our culture of how we play the game. And we want to play the game hard. We know we're not the most talented team, but if we play hard, we can do a lot of things. We've got some good players who can swing the bat. We've got some guys who can make defensive plays. We've got pitchers who can throw strikes. But we can't allow the scoreboard to do anything other than dictate how we play the game strategically. When we allow it to dictate how we play emotionally, that's when we get into trouble. And we did that yesterday. Today we did a better job of not doing that today.
Kentucky State University splits the doubleheader today with Lake Erie College, go to 3-7 on the season, but this team keeps building and building towards something better once get into conference play. We'll hear more from Coach Rob Henry throughout the week on Facebook and on Twitter. Follow us at KYSU Baseball. For Coach Rob Henry, I'm Eric Matthews.